Hi guys, I'm Tammy and I'm here to talk to you guys about lemon oil tonight. So here we go, doTERRA lemon oil. I don't think there's a day that I don't use this oil for something. It has so many amazing benefits. So I'm just going to share with you some of the ways that I use it and some of the things that it's good for. I'll also grab my reference book and share some things that are in there. It really is so amazing for so many things. So some of the ways that I use lemon oil is I always drink out of, these kind of flasks, and I'll just add like a couple of drops, it depends on the amount. If it's like 16 ounces of water, I'll usually do like 3 or 4 drops. So it's not only is it yummy, but it's super cleansing and super detoxifying to the body. So our bodies are exposed to a lot of toxins in the environment. And also if we use any type of plastics, there's already like plastics in the air, but if you drink from plastic bottles or you eat from plastic containers, different things like that, that's one way that you can get petrochemicals. And what petrochemicals do is they bind around our fat cells. And so lemon oil can, kind of essentially eat the petrochemicals and release that so that they're not hanging around your fat cells. So that's really cool. So it's super cleansing and it tastes yummy. It also is really good for digestive. And we're gonna grab the book here and then I'm gonna share some of the other ways that I use lemon oil. So on these IGTVs that I've done, I always show you the books that I use. So here's the Modern Essentials handbook, and you can just look it up by oil. So we've got lemon here, and so so the body systems that it's good for your immune system. So obviously this time of year, super great to just use that. You can use it in your diffuser. You can also, like I said, add it to your water. It's good for your respiratory system, and I mentioned your digestive system as well. It's really good if you have food poisoning. You can add a couple of drops to your water and just drink that. It's good for muscular aches and pains. It's good for gallstones. So if you struggle with gallstones, just make sure you drink that kind of throughout the day. Just a couple of drops in your water throughout the day. It's also really good to strengthen your nails. So just maybe get some, I don't know, whatever, like vitamin E oil, and add some lemon oil and then just kind of rub that into your nail bed. So that's really good. Other ways that I use lemon oil is instead of using like jet dry to make your dishes shiny, because I don't like chemicals. So, in our home, we don't, we try to keep our home chemical free. So I'll add a couple of drops of lemon oil just right inside the dishwasher, and it is amazing. It's the best. It's also really good to clean stainless steel. So I don't use plastic bottles. I buy these glass bottles, and all you do is you just maybe fill it up with like this. I think this is a 16-ounce bottle, and I'll add like 1/4 cup of vinegar. Fill the rest of it up with water. It doesn't have to be distilled, just regular tap water is fine. And then I usually do about 25 drops of lemon oil. And lemon is $11 at the wholesale price, and I think it's like $15 or $16 at the retail price. So anyway, it makes for a super inexpensive and super effective cleaner. But so what I'll do with that, so I'll do the vinegar, the water, and the lemon oil, and it makes the best stainless steel cleaner. I'm not kidding. I used to use those other like creams and different things like that, and I always felt like it still kind of looks smudgy, and this just makes my everything just so beautiful and shiny. So that's another way that I use it. I also make, if you're familiar with the Poo-Pourri spray, so like, before and after you go to the bathroom, I like to make a toilet spray, and lemon oil is one of the oils that I use. So I use lemon oil, I use bergamot and lemongrass, And same thing, just fill it up with water. With the Poo-Pourri spray, I don't do any vinegar. I just do straight on water, and then I'll usually do about 15 drops of bergamot, 15 drops of lemon, 15 drops of lemongrass, and then just spray it in my toilet, and it smells great. So I also use lemon oil when I'm doing laundry. So I'll put my liquid detergent in. I use On Guard liquid detergent, and then I'll just add a couple of drops of that to the detergent. And then I also use dryer balls, so I don't use dryer sheets. So usually I'll kind of switch around with my citrus oils, but I'll put a couple of drops of lemon or wild orange or lime oil on my dryer balls, and then throw that in when I'm drying my laundry. So that's, another amazing thing. Yeah, lemon oil is incredible. So the emotional benefits, so lemon oil is really good for focus. So if you have kids that have a hard time concentrating at school or when they're taking tests, make sure you have some lemon oil for them to just, add a drop in their hands and just have them breathe that in. It's amazing. So it's really good to engage the mind and aids in concentration. It just helps with mental clarity. So if you kind of just feel a little bit foggy, it really helps to just, kind of clean that fog out in the brain too. Restores energy. It's really good for mental fatigue. And it also helps people, because it's a citrus oils, and citrus oils just tend to make you feel, they really help to elevate the mood. They're really good at releasing feelings of despair and hopelessness. So clearly, the oils aren't going to do the work for you. You also have to be intentional. And I feel like, I feel like just smelling the oils are super powerful. It affects the limbic part of our brain where we process our emotions. So super powerful that way. But if we can be intentional about the way that we're thinking, the thoughts that we're thinking, because our thoughts are what create the emotions that we're feeling and the way that we show up in our lives. So the more that you can be intentional about the thoughts that you're thinking, just being aware, when you're, maybe thinking some negative thoughts, just kind of be aware of how that makes you feel and how you show up and the results that you're getting in your life. But if you want to shift your emotions, grab an oil like lemon, add a couple of drops to your hand and breathe it in, take like 3 deep breaths. And then just think of some thoughts that you can think that are going to generate different emotions that you will feel. So if you struggle with emotions like confusion, if you have a hard time focusing, if you struggle with mental fatigue, a lack of joy or energy, if you or anyone you know struggle with learning issues or guilt or people, or you feel disengaged, or you know people that are disengaged, then this oil is going to be really good for you. The positive properties of this oil is it helps with focus, it's energizing, it helps with mental clarity, helps you to be alert, helps people to be a little more rational and more joyful. And it pairs really well with a lot of different oils. And the book that I'm referencing is this book, and it's called Emotions and Essential Oils. You can get that online. And if you're interested in knowing where to get that, then just send me a personal message and I'll let you know. So let me know how you guys use lemon oil, or if you use it, or if you're interested, just send me a personal message or comment on this, and I would love to help you out. I'd also like to let my lady friends know that I am a life coach, and I specifically coach women that are searching for their purpose and wanting to improve their relationships, improve their self-confidence. I love helping women. And so anyway, have a fabulous evening. Take care. Bye-bye.